Hi everybody, it's Samantha, and a few days ago I had some of my friends over and we made a video on things that annoyed us about middle school. And so today I'm going to make kind of a continuation of that, but instead it's going to be kind of like tips and stories or things that might have happened to you in middle school and that might help you out if you're going to middle school. So one of the biggest tips I would say is to be prepared. So if you're already in middle school, just know that each grade as you keep going gets harder and it's a lot different. And if you aren't in middle school yet, just know that when you go into middle school, it's definitely going to be a lot different than elementary school was. And don't think it's just going to be really easy or anything. And also, to be prepared, bring the supplies you need and definitely pay attention in each class. Because when I was in 6th grade, on the first day of 6th grade, I forgot to bring my schedule to school, and for some reason my brain didn't process that I could just go on my phone and look at it. So I was kind of taking guesses at everything, and I went into about 4 of the wrong classes, and one of them I went into, and my name wasn't on the roster, so I just kind of sat outside in the hallway for a while until I just left and went to the class that I knew I was supposed to go to, and the teacher didn't even know that I left. But when I got there, it was all good. But bring your schedule if you don't have it memorized. So another thing I would say is manage your time. That's actually one of the most important things for when you're going into middle school or really any other grade, because I was never really the best at managing my time, but then over the years I kind of learned that, well, if I'm given a certain amount of time for a project or homework assignment, it's because I need that full amount of time to complete it, because there's obviously a lot that goes into it. And especially I kind of set this up for myself, because I would get home and relax and stuff, and then I would do homework. While I was doing homework, I would constantly be distracted by everything around me, and so I wouldn't get it done until 7 o'clock. And I think a good thing to do is just kind of have a mindset where just I'm gonna get home, I'm gonna finish all my homework, and then I can do whatever I want. And I think that's a good way to manage your time. And then another thing,
vaping!
Vaping. Yeah, but some of the people at our school would sell vape pens at the bathroom.
They would even bring them to school. You can't bring them to school.
Are they okay? Some people got suspended for bringing them to school. Well, what do you think is gonna happen?
They're just falling into these bad, dumb habits because their friends are doing it.
Vaping doesn't make you cool, kids.
Don't vape. Don't vape. So another thing I would say is don't have preconceived ideas about people before you actually get to know them, because I had a lot of those ideas actually about people that I didn't even really know that well, and I kind of just hated them for no reason. But then once I actually got to know them, they were really nice. So it's kind of as time goes on, we all kind of mature, and you get to know people better and kind of realize what kind of person they actually are. And I'm sure people felt the same way about me, so I think we all kind of do it. Another thing is you can talk to your teachers, and I really honestly didn't even realize this until 8th grade, but asking questions is not the end of the world. I was always extremely scared to go up and ask a question, so sometimes I was kind of clueless about things, and I don't even know why I was so scared. I thought they were going to yell at me or something, but they don't do that. So if you're unsure about an assignment or something happening in class, be sure to definitely ask questions, because it can affect your grade and it can give you more anxiety because you're not certain about something that's happening, and you can honestly just mess up an entire project. So this isn't really a piece of advice, but kind of something that happened to me in middle school was it was pretty much in 6th grade. Pretty much the worst insult you could say to anyone in my friend group was, "You've changed," because for some reason that was "Oh, you've changed, we don't want to be friends with you anymore, you're different now." And yeah, I've changed. We're in middle school now. We all are changing. It's really not something that's unusual, you know? I would just say to realize that if you're saying other people have changed and other people look different now, realize that you've changed too. And like a girl and calling everything retarded, it can really hurt people. And I don't think any of those should be said, because they're kind of really unnecessary phrases to use. You could be "Hey, that's really cool," not "That's so gay, oh my god." So they're just really unnecessary. And so when people get into middle school, they think it's cool or good to start acting more grown up or trying to show off by doing really stupid things that gets them in a lot of trouble. And this is mostly, I don't know, for my school, I would say this is mostly for 8th graders, but near the end of the year, a lot of people think that it's okay to start acting out and getting in trouble and stuff, because they think, oh, it's almost the end of the year, nothing's gonna happen to me. But suspensions carry over to high school, and Also, you could get like banned from some of the end of year activities that I know my school had. I don't know about yours, but I mean, it's just not a good idea to get in trouble. So think before you do something stupid, because most likely the thing that you do will be what people remember you for, and it could really change a lot. You could lose friends or like disappoint your parents or teachers, or you could even honestly get kicked out of school, and it's just don't do it. So I hope this advice helps you going into middle school or really going into any grade. It kind of applies to anything. And I'm looking forward to high school, and I wish you all good luck in the upcoming year. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.